Welcome to What the Fit, a podcast about what it means to be fit, whatever the fuck that means. Welcome, Andi.
I was going to say welcome, but I'm the guest.
Yeah, you're the guest. You haven't always been the guest, though.
No.
I don't think I can have a conversation with you on this podcast without thanking you.
It makes me feel really good. It doesn't ever get old. Just so we're clear.
Good. Every single anniversary when, when it comes around and I'm just like, this podcast literally would not exist without you. I just know that for a fact. I know that the universe put us together on this path because you were the one that was going to kick me in the ass and be like, no, you're going to do it.
I think that's kind of where my skill set stops though. I have a task and I'm like, okay, do it. And then we did it. And I was like, oh, yeah. I think I did what I was supposed to do. And you were the passion behind it, which had I just started it, sure, maybe I could have actually, no, I'm going to walk it back because then we had to start figuring out editing where it went up. I was like, oh, no.
You just wanted to be the talent.
I found the space.
No, you did. No, you seriously did so much. But I actually relate to that a lot because there's some things that I will start in my life and it's purely what I've come to learn about myself, purely to be can I do it? Not because I actually want to do it. I think back when I was going to grad school after I graduated. I was supposed to go to grad school and I was studying for the GRE, doing the thing, got into George Washington in DC, signed my lease. I'm ready to go. And then I'm like, I don't actually want to do it. I just wanted to see if I could.
So you get further than me.
Well,
I'm an idea girl. So I think I would have been a podcast, fun. But you having pressure of someone else being well, no, I want to do it. Here's the things we need. And I'm like, oh, I have a list. And someone else needs this done. Say no more.
I think I just where you were so valuable to me was I needed someone to walk alongside that path with me until I was felt okay, I can do it. We are doing it. You know, we started the podcast and released first episode in July. It was you were there for 6 months.
July?
We released the first episode in July of 2018.
Was it Z or was it?
The first episode that we released was Gabby of Sweat Fitness.
Oh, yeah.
Which was such an incredible...
Wait, I stumbled upon her Instagram profile the other day from some other makeup artist. I kind of forgot that she's also a makeup artist. Girl has a following.
Oh, I'm sure.
Tens of thousands of followers.
Oh, I'm sure. I should have her back on and do a... Where are we now?
You could do a whole recap of that first season.
Yeah, well, that's why I wanted to have you come on too. It's kind of people have heard, have heard you over the years, and now it's all right, we're on video. Let's catch up and
this is me now.
Yeah, let people see you. But yeah, no, I just so appreciate you for giving me that kick in the ass, and I was thinking about how we met and that whole journey, and I first saw you at Cycle Bar, iconic Hyde Park Cycle Bar.
I mean, I was there 90% of the time.
Right, because you did operations for them as well as taught, right? You worked corporate-y side too, right?
When I first graduated, I liked the idea of it because I was nutrition and business, and I was went to a Cycle Bar class, and I was home on spring break, something like that. And I was like, oh my God, this is so fun. This will be a great place for me to work while I look for a full-time job. After I reached out to Vince, we had a chat, and he's like, we're gonna do stuff. We want you.
Well, they did do stuff.
Yeah,
to be fair, they did do stuff.
Also working in the studio, 4 a.m. shifts for 7 months, and I was finally okay, so I'm gonna get the fuck out of here unless you offer me a real job. But so yes, I was doing at that time when we met operations.
I don't think I ever knew this. What did you want to do when you graduated? What were you thinking that you wanted to do when you graduated?
It's a great question. When I went to my guidance counselor, or whatever they're called in college, went to my senior year. I've had my major declared for 4 years at this point, and I was like, okay. She's like, what are you going to do? And I was like, I don't know. I'm applying. And she's like, oh, you're not doing grad school? And I was like, no, I'm not doing grad school. And she's like, oh, most people with this degree do grad school.
Oh
And I
yeah,
was
because you have to like get into like a certain like niche about it. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
needed to like go after more nutrition or go after more business. But I don't know. I thought maybe I was gonna like work for like almost like a brand manager, but for a like health brand. So like a Kashi or a.
Oh my God, Kashi! I haven't heard that name.
I used to write them emails when I was in high school and be like, "Hey, I would love to work for you. I'm only a junior now, but I'm going to college. Blah 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 blah. Blah. I'm so interested in nutrition."
Their cereal, that one kind of like crunchy, like clusters.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's like the honey flax clusters.
So fire.
Yeah, fucking love Kashi.
I would eat that all through college.
Yeah,
oh my
everybody
God, it was
would.
So good. Yeah. What happened to them? Everyone stopped eating cereal. I mean, I did it. I like just like probably like a couple months ago, got a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh my God.
What a delight. What a treat.
One of the best date days I ever had with Michael. We got really high and then we went to Kroger and bought a bunch of cereals. But like you kind of forget because like you're not supposed to consume like 4 to 6 bowls of cereal.
Yeah, but you have to.
But it's all because it's all like carby and like puffy.
Yeah.
So bloated. Like so much discomfort. We were like,
yeah.
But I do like too much cereal.
Yeah, it will sneak. The fill will sneak up on you.
Yeah, but it's
like you'll be
worth
like
it.
gobbling down the cereal, thinking like, oh yeah, and then all of a sudden you're like, that was a lot.
It's worth it.
Yeah, it's always worth it.
No, Kashi's still alive and kicking.
Okay, we just don't.
I wouldn't say that. I could not speak to how well they're doing, but
okay, good. It's good to know they're still there. Okay,
I
so
think
you
of them
like thought
possibly.
you were gonna do something like that.
Yeah. But then it was at Cycle Bar. And we met because, well, I mean, I was always there, just taking classes, doing this,
I
doing
was
that.
like always there taking classes.
Yeah.
That was like peak.
No, it was peak. That's
right
where you hung out. It's like it was
very social. It was like it was a really special community. And but Cycle Bar Young Professionals,
CBYP,
CBYP,
a couple of 22-year-olds decided to put together a young professional group.
For sure. It was so fun. I loved that time when like there were young professional groups. Like I was on the one at work and like I was on the Cycle Bar one. I was just like, I love being a young professional.
Do you know what's a actual crazy like deal that we promoted? And one of my friends, Nicole, still wears this hoodie and she was like, oh, I was never interested in anything else. It was just such a good deal.
Lululemon hoodie.
I
never got it.
A Lulu.
I know.
Sensitive subject.
I know.
Because we got a Lululemon scuba hoodie and 10 classes for $100.
The hoodie is more expensive.
At the time, the hoodies were like $119.
Yeah.
That's bonkers.
Yeah, but they wanted people in the doors, and they got them.
We were desperate.
Yeah. But so yeah, that's how we met. And I remember, Andi, I don't know if I've ever talked about this because this is really like, if I think about the journey of the podcast, me joining Cycle Bar Young Professionals was like the catalyst, like the big bang. I didn't know it at the time.
Oh, of course.
I didn't know it, but just getting involved. And it's so funny because now looking back, almost like kind of irrationally, like I was so nervous to apply. I know.
That is hilarious.
I know.
We did get like a good handful of applications.
No, for sure. And I was like, I really think that I would be great for this and I want to do this. But like, if I don't get it, I will be like,
but I think, did you guys get free
embarrassed.
classes?
I think we did get some.
Oh, no shit. We got a lot of applicants.
I think we did, but I don't know. I was just like, I remember like going to bed. I had this vivid memory of going to bed and like being in turmoil about like, should I do this? Should I not do this? Like, maybe I shouldn't even like risk it. Like, it's embarrassing then if I apply and like don't get it. And because we were just taking 4 people to like lead it. Yeah. And I was just like, I don't think I'm going to do it. Like I was like, my stomach was like in knots, but I think now looking back, it was because my body was like, no, you have to do this. This is going to put you in front of the right people, that's going to lead to the podcast and lead to your destiny.
I remember like so specifically the day that I was like, I'd like to be friends with Christelle. We were at the Starbucks in Rookwood having a meeting probably before work hours, whatever.
Yeah.
And what like sector were you of?
Oh, fuck. I don't even remember.
I don't either.
I don't know if it was
we had to like close. We had to like finish up because you were like, I'm closing on my house today. And it was this house.
Oh my God.
So vividly remember.
2017.
Then, I don't remember what the timeline was from that to this, but I vividly remember we had talked about like going to happy hour.
Yeah.
And it was the day after Halloween. I remember this because I was at my parents' house handing out candy in like a fucking giraffe onesie with my dad, like texting you like drinks tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh God. I seriously like. I look back on that time with like a lot of fondness, like the time of like when you were meeting new like adult friends.
Oh my
and
gosh!
Like, let's get happy hour. Let's go to a workout class. Like let's like make plans.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, do people still do that? Like, do the young kids still do that? Do the 20-year-olds do that? Are they trying to make like new friends?
What do you think they do?
I think they do. They get happy hour and like go to a workout class.
Sure.
Yeah, but at the time that was it.
Yeah,
It was,
I really enjoyed being like out and about.
Oh yeah,
at that time.
Well, I mean, I still do enjoy being out and about, but it's interesting to recognize this about people. People want, as what I'm seeing is like the older people get, the more they want to stay at home.
Yeah.
Or do you feel that you're like that? I'm not like that. The older I've gotten, I'm like, get me outside. I stay outside.
I think, I don't know. I say that like I'm always like I really want to be home, but I have a problem like sitting for more than an hour.
Yeah, you're go.
I think I know this is gonna sound so bratty, but
I love it.
I know the kind of people that I want to be around, and most places I go have people there that I don't want to be around. Mm-hmm. Prime example.
Please.
I went to Findlay Market on.
Are you about to talk shit on Findlay Market?
No, I'm going to talk shit about the people that come to Findlay Market. The people that I don't want to be around. The people that are like, where do I park?
Oh, like the people that don't live downtown or like an OTR downtown, they come in.
Yeah, or just like don't have a clue and are just worried and like, life. Yeah, and just like worried and nervous and energy is just like, and just have like no spatial awareness. Mm-hmm. I'm finding myself to be very sensitive to that.
Interesting.
Like really can't stand it.
Like maybe it is an age thing. I don't know. I also think that maybe when people are partnered, they feel like they can.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time when you're young, people are going out to get into partnership.
Yeah.
And so then once that happens, see, that was never how I was. Like I wanted to be out with my friends. I wanted to be out having fun, like, whatever.
Yeah.
So even when I was in partnership, I was still like, I got to go out. But I can see how if people were only going out to begin with to find partnership, once they find partnership, then they've like lost that. They're just like not really party people, I guess. They're posers.
I don't think I was ever a party person. Let me make that clear.
I think you're a party person on your own terms.
Yes. Oh, for sure. Pineapple party type party? Me. 12 to 4 all day long.
Love the pineapple
all
party.
Day long.
12 to 4.
Something started at 9 o'clock? No.
No, not for you. Not for you. Lights out.
My body likes to be up with the sun. Mm-hmm. Let's do shit during waking hours.
No, that's good.
It's
good. It's natural.
It fits like what I want to do. It's not when anything fun happens. I stayed at a bar the other night till 11 and I was like, I had so many fun conversations and I was like, holy shit, is this what happens?
Yeah.
And you stay out.
But that's not, 11 is like probably the good time because I always think like once you get out past midnight, things get squirrely. But I'm not going to say only bad things happen because really good things happen.
I would definitely not say only bad things happen, but things get squirrely.
Things get squirrely. Okay, so you do the cycle bar thing, and it feels like what you do now, which I'll have you talk about, is actually somewhat related to what you wanted to do originally, minus the like health part, right? Let's talk about what you do now.
Yeah. So I'm in influencer marketing and was, I don't know,
I need to talk to you about that too. You need to like
4 years ago.
My fucking Great. Instagram.
4 years ago. Before that, I was also in influencer marketing. But I think this is a big caveat that I say because when I say I'm in influencer marketing, it's perceived and it can be perceived so differently across the industry as well. But like how my company works, and basically I work at A2 Influence, and it's a startup of a company called Ahology that I was at again 3 years ago. Lots of layoffs, yada, yada. We restarted as A2, Ahology 2.0. But how our industry or how kind of our model works is a brand would come to us and say, okay, we have these potato chips that we really want to push at Kroger. We would be like, okay, great. What type of influencer are you looking for? Okay, we're looking for an influencer that focuses on recipe. At in my old role, whatever, a few years ago, we really stuck to the model of like, we don't give a shit about follower count. It's not important. What's important is quality content, because ultimately what our team does is takes influencer content the same way you would take imagery or video or whatever from a photo shoot.
Yeah.
But it feels a little bit more real and authentic.
Yeah, you're having someone give
from a real
their
person.
Point of view. Yeah.
Our designer takes that and puts overlays like new at Kroger, and like kind of bops it up.
So they will create their content and then give it to your team and they judge it.
Yep.
So you're okay.
So like you're like technically our team does not care about the organic posting, but I don't know when this shift happened. Brands are so hyper focused on results of organic.
Results meaning like
clicks, engagements, views,
send, shares.
Exactly. But it's tricky because there's nothing we can do to control how an organic post performs.
When you say organic, meaning just coming straight
just like
from them.
you're posting on your feed.
Okay. And you're not getting any of the judge.
And it would, like, you would still be like, I'm partnering with XYZ, but like we have no way to control that. And posts that are, hashtag ad or clearly a sponsorship don't do as well. People can like read between the lines of like it being an ad. I would say it's few and far in between where we see content that it's like, holy shit, you did it. You married organic, real, authentic you with all of these brands' requirements and restrictions. Because it's not like a brand just comes and goes, we want them to just like make a potato chip
casserole.
Yeah. It's like, okay, we want them to make a potato chip casserole, work in these 3 benefits, talk about the savings that's happening, make sure they mention Kroger 3 times.
Yeah, no.
And like, so
yeah.
It's frustrating because there's no control that we have over how that post does. So that's what I think is confusing, is when I say I'm in that industry, people are like, I ran into this guy when we were in France this summer and we just started talking to him randomly, and somehow we started talking because my company was going out to Cannes for a what's that conference? There we go.
Yeah.
Conference that next week, and he was like, oh, everything's blocked off already. So we started talking about it, and I was like, oh yeah, it's like my company's been there, I'm in influencer marketing, blah blah blah. And he was like, okay, so I'm doing this and this and this, and I was like, oh, like, I don't know the algorithm any better than you know the algorithm.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. It's really interesting though, because I feel like if I just coming from my perspective, like when do I buy things that people are talking about, right? It's way more about who is telling me to buy it versus like anything they're doing. Like, I'll give you an example. Do you follow Tinks?
Yeah.
Okay. Like,
what did she promote recently?
Like, whatever.
I mean, always.
Always.
Everything.
But like the visual pieces of her content are shit. You know what I mean? Like,
totally. But it feels really authentic. That's the thing.
But yeah, like, it is. Like, she's not, and I mean, like, obviously, like, her posts, like, of her and stuff, like, look good. And I'm sure, like, you know, edited and tweaked and posed. And, like, she took 100 pictures just like the rest of us. But, like, on her stories or, like, anything like that. But also, it may be that, like, a lot of the time she's not getting paid for it.
That's what I think. And
then you get the big brands that will pay your bills.
Exactly. So I think it's like when someone's, like, consistently authentic and like just what they post, like they're just always authentic, right? So then they kind of are hawking a product to you, but you're like, okay, but I know based off of your, like, you know, the way you interact with your followers, you do believe in this product.
That's the key.
But I just I don't know, I don't think we see as much of that anymore. Like, I think a lot of the creators that we work with, like, there are a handful of them that are just like so wonderful and lovely and amazing, but
they're doing it like their job.
No, there's some that we engage with 2-3 times a month, and so it's like your feed is just sponsored content, and at what, like,
right,
of course no one's going to engage with that.
No one's going to engage with it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not seeing something and being like, oh yeah, maybe I do need to get those potato chips. Like,
but it's not something that you can measure to show up.
I know,
client, which is frustrating. Exactly,
it's really frustrating.
Whereas, like, when you put paid media behind it, we can measure every impression, which is anytime anyone views it, we can measure every click, we can target the right audiences. So, like, okay, it's not doing well in Cincinnati, we're gonna cut that, you know, DMA, and we're gonna focus on these ones that are doing really well.
It's like a whole new wave of advertising, because before, like, I mean, obviously, I guess you could measure, like, it was commercials, right?
Yeah.
Or it was billboards or whatever. And it's like they obviously had ways to measure effectiveness of those things. But, like, now it's like a totally different world where it's like you do have so much data and analytics behind it that you can see everything, but that doesn't
not tell the full story. It doesn't tell the full story at all. It doesn't
tell the full story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually just had a conversation with an old coworker about this, because I was asking her, like, what metrics do you think, or like, what's a hot take you have about, like, you know, the industry? And she's like, people are so focused on metrics, and it's not the most important thing.
I know, but as a business owner that's paying you, that's the only thing they have to go off of.
I know.
So
it's fucking marketing.
Anyways,
it's stupid as hell.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. I think it's really interesting, especially now as I'm coming to the space where like I want to make money with this podcast.
Yeah,
like that's what I have to be thinking about is like how are brands going to pay me or whoever a partner, like whatever it is, to either advertise for them or have their whatever their services, whatever. And so yeah, like this is like heavy on my mind right now. Like thinking about just like how
always happy to chat through.
Yeah.
How you can pitch yourself and what we see works well. And I mean, again, that's just our industry and the brands that we talk to and the retailers we talk to. But
what I'm thinking about right now, and this is just from like an intuition kind of feeling, is like first I need to like grow my audience. I need, you know what I mean? Like I want my audience, the community, like we are kind of talking about with Tinks, like to trust me.
Yeah.
Right. Like that's, and I think it is helpful that on this podcast, like I am always just fucking me. Like I'm never trying to pretend anything different. And so hopefully like as that audience grows, that will come through for them where it does come to this, where it is like, oh yeah, if Christelle says that she likes this thing, then I want to like it too. Or I want to try it too. It's very difficult.
Yeah, no, it's not something that I'm cut out for sure. It's not my blood.
Yeah.
I'm to the point of authenticity that people are like, okay, we don't want anything you're selling.
That's not true.
We don't want that life.
That's not true at all. I honestly like love your social media because it is just like so you and so like just you.
Yeah.
Like, it's you.
For better for worse.
Yeah, for better for worse. And that's cool. That's good. Okay, so that's like, day job stuff, which is cool and great and whatever. But when one common thread I've seen, obviously throughout the entire time we've known each other, is like your fitness instructing and coaching. So tell us about what you're doing now.
Okay, so I'm at Nick's Cycle and Strength.
Hell yeah.
I'm there twice a week. So the strength side, so Cycle's been around for 3 years.
3 years. Wow.
Yeah, I think we're in our third year. Nick will correct me, don't worry.
Yeah. No, that sounds about right.
And we opened Strength a year in May, so a little over a year now. And it's been really, really, really fun. For the last like
you guys are doing
years,
something really special over there.
Yeah, it's something that I told Nick. I don't know if he like understood what I was trying to say, but Danny Souter can go into any environment and just make it feel so perfect, welcoming. Like the vibe is just right. Like what he did with Pleasantry, what he's done with Iris Reed. Like it's just something that he does in a space.
It's him.
And Nick does the same thing for the fitness community.
I agree.
Everywhere Nick has gone, he has a mass following. Like he was so successful at Cycle Bar, so successful at Tread. It's no surprise that he's so successful here.
Yeah.
And just knows how to curate this like perfect community of people that really care about each other, really care about the space. Like the instructors, I mean, it's not like something that anyone takes lightly, and it's not something that's like low commitment. Like I don't just show up 10 minutes before class. I work on my programs all week. Like when I'm at the gym, I'm writing down new programs. We film once a month. We have meetings once a month. I have a 2-on-1 with Nick and the lead strength coach Carissa.
Yeah.
Every 6 weeks. Like it's not like a small commitment, but it's because everyone really cares about it.
That's what it is.
Uh-huh.
Everyone really cares about it, and everyone really cares about each other. Like it seems like you guys are like a really cool, fun group of friends and coworkers. And I think that comes through. Like people see that and they're like, well, that's something that I want to be a part of, even if they aren't, on the inside of like instructors, but like you want to, like, that is contagious. That kind of energy is contagious. And then we've talked about this like a million times, right? Like what makes a fitness studio great? Community. Yeah, cool. We say that.
But people just try so hard to create it. And it's not something that you can manufacture.
You need to like live it.
Yeah.
Yourself with like the people that you have right there, and then it spreads.
It's just not something that you can, I don't know, just create. Like it's just something that you have to,
I think, embody. Honestly.
And have internally, and just like and people know that, like people can feel that like pull from you.
I feel the same about Johnny and Kayla.
Yeah. I mean, every space, like the space they have now is 10 times what it was, but it feels no different. Like it still feels effective, and Johnny and
intimate. And, I don't know. maybe there's just some people that can come in with that kind of like star power about it.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Okay. So you teach there 2 times a week. You teach strength.
Yeah.
Talk like, what's like the style of your classes? How do you like to program? What do you like to do?
Yeah. So Monday through Friday all work the same. So there are 4 12-minute stations. So it's about a 60-minute class with like rotation, warm up, et cetera, et cetera. We have, it kind of changes monthly, but there will be a push day, a pull day, 2 push-pull days. And then on Fridays, we've moved it to strength and conditioning. And that kind of what the order of what it looks like each month changes, or what each week changes each month. And then each month as well, we have a max out move, which is just like a move you focus on 2 days a week, just trying to like increase whether it's like form,
like a focus,
reps,
weight, whatever. So you can improve. Like,
which is fun. It's like nice to be able to like track something. Everybody gets tired of programming the max out move. Like I'm on Mondays, which you always do it. It's just something that you're like, oh my God, I can't program fucking back squats again. But it does give you good.
I'm so obsessed with back squats right now. Like, don't even get me
Mondays
started.
and Thursdays at Nick's. But it does help like ground your programming. I love programming. It's like for sure my favorite part of it. Because I've been going to the gym by myself for like 10 years and I always write my own workouts.
I know.
So
I need
like
you to just do something for me.
Would be happy to. I'm literally programming all day long, all the time.
Oh my God. Will you just like, please give me some? Just,
Yeah,
like,
I'll send you my entire folder.
Like,
it's like 99% legs, but yeah, I'll send you the entire folder.
that's fine. Because listen, ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. Because I have been struggling a lot lately. Like, one, just with my change in schedule.
Yeah.
I've like made a commitment, like you're getting to the gym 3 times a week. 90% of the time that happens. Sometimes it's 2 times a week, just with like how it goes.
Life.
And I think that I know I would be more apt to get there and like be motivated to get there if I knew what I was going to do. Mm-hmm. So you just
Great.
really shone a light on my life right now.
Perfect.
Okay, good.
It's why I like going by myself though, because I'm like, oh, I know exactly what I want to do. I know what parts of my body are sore. I know what I haven't worked in a while.
Yeah.
Like I can focus on like what I need to do.
Yeah. You can
But
really listen to your body. Yeah.
There's also like such a like true light in group fitness too. Like in the way that group fitness has changed though.
Yeah. Ooh,
Like,
talk about how it's changed.
I mean, it's just whatever. 5-6 years ago, you were finding a studio, let alone multiple studios that had a strength focused class.
Cardio.
I mean, there was always some element, and not in the way that's like, so like at Nick's we have the skier and we work it into a lot of classes and we will run sometimes. It is not the main component of the workout. That is one block. And same with like if you go to Southside, there are cardio portions of it, but like a lot of it's focused on power or speed or getting more athletic.
There's like one cardio move, one cardio for every like 5 strength moves.
But there's also reasoning behind it. It's like, oh, you're pairing this with that because, say we do the skier. Okay, that's pretty heavy on your triceps. Then you're going to also go do a tricep move. Like, it's just really, really intelligent programming, which, 5 years ago was like...
Jumping jacks.
We're going to burn 1,000 calories.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
Any place that kind of projects a calorie burn, I'm like, out.
It's out. It's totally out. It's antiquated. It's old fashioned.
It's done.
It's done.
No, like, and I want to sweat and I want to work really fucking hard.
Sure.
I don't really give a shit how that's done. Like, but I know it doesn't need to be through 45 minutes of me having a 180 heart rate.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Oh, done that though. Yeah.
We survived it. I mean, like.
Yeah, we did.
Mark safe.
Yeah. Mark safe.
No, but it's just really, really, really cool. And it's not just like here in Cincinnati. It's really everywhere. Like we went on a group trip last year to, actually I will say one place where it's probably lacking is Arizona. They love cardio. But we went to Phoenix for a group trip for Nick's to do some cycle studios and some strength studios. But to find places that are just like so hyper focused on strength and to do barbell lifting in a group fitness class is crazy. It's so cool and feel so like fortunate to like not only be able to coach it, but be able to take a class where that's incorporated.
Yeah. No, that's nice. I would like, if schedule permitted, I would absolutely love to come, but like it's just not possible for me in this season, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I can get to like some group classes at Southside, and I love it so much when I can be in a group. Dude, I fucking love it so much.
It's really great, and it's just like everybody's working hard. Like everyone shows up really committed, and it's like, okay, yeah.
And the energy, you just like, I almost forget like just how much I have loved it, and it was like such a big part of my life. Yeah. No, it's really fun. Okay, let's talk, as we're like talking about like the differences in like fitness classes over the years and stuff. I want to talk about like the change in mindset from like when we started the podcast and like the topics that we were talking about and the, you know, just kind of conversations we were having with ourselves, with each other, I mean, with other people, with ourselves, and to like what it looks like now. Because I think for both of us, it is very different.
Yeah.
Very different.
I hated myself a lot more than
Totally, me too. Totally, me too.
Yeah.
I had very, very little compassion or gentleness or love or grace for myself. It was very rigid. It was very strict.
Yeah.
It was very demanding. It was like a really like mean parent talking to myself all the time.
Oh my God, yeah.
And I think one of the big things, I just remember so much from there, obviously like the eating stuff is like a whole world.
Yep.
And I will have like random thoughts throughout the day where I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so happy I'm not like locked in that. And I'm not saying it doesn't pop up, and I'm not
but
saying
isn't it
I'm like I am not cemented to the ground with it.
No, like I think about this every time I eat eggs. I'm like, what a long time I wasted.
Wait, why didn't you eat eggs? What?
I don't know. It's one of those fucking foods I just like had put a rule around.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's like a low calorie,
high protein, fat, good fat. It's a healthy food.
Like it's a top tier food. Like,
yeah, it's a top tier food.
Even with a eating disorder in full swing, you should have been gobbling eggs.
Right. Yeah. I always had eggs.
But also egg whites were an option. So why would I eat a full yolked egg?
Oh, I see.
Because I hated myself.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. For sure.
No, but I have those thoughts where I'm just like, and not to say that I feel fully freed from it all, but like I have so many more positive thoughts about how I get to interact with food, how I get to interact with exercise. Like it's just like comes from a much more like grateful place.
Totally. And I wonder if you have had this experience. I had this experience lately. I like came across an old picture of me, and it was in 2018. It was like right after my brother had died. So we were like really first like starting the podcast. And I saw the picture and I was like, oh my God. Like one, just very, 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 very thin. But like and I remember when I posted that picture, I almost didn't post it because I thought that I looked fat.
Oh, isn't that,
that's
how it goes.
Like that's how it goes. But what was like the most surprising to me was how much I like my body now more than that version.
Oh, it's like frightening to look at.
It was just like really goes to show you it was never about your body.
No.
Like it is such a mental disorder that like it was never about what I looked like.
Yeah. But like in this season of my life, I do finally, because I've, time hop and Instagram, whatever, memories of Blessing and a Curse. I love them so much because they bring me joy to see like good memories.
Friends and stuff like that. Yeah.
There are so many pictures of my body through the last, 7-8 years. And it goes from a series of being like scary, frighteningly thin to like really puffy. And I'm like, oh, it's because I also wasn't eating. I was doing a similar thing where I was kind of eating, but also restricting myself. My body was so bloated all the time from just like ups and down. And like,
I can remember you talking a lot about being bloated. Yeah.
I mean, so unbelievably uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like truly looked like 6 months pregnant often.
Yeah.
Like it would happen like 3-4 times a week. Like, it was so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then, but I agree with you now. Like now I like love my body so much and I'm so much happier in it. And it's like, oh, but my body looks
and it's so much bigger.
Different. Yeah. So much bigger
than that. And like that used to be like the scariest thing in the world for me that I would like try to avoid at all costs. And then like it happened through just like me learning to love myself, me also just getting older and being like, I can't fucking do it anymore. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Like I truly am. And there are other things in my life that are more important to me. And I just like, all of those reasons combined.
I know, as corny as like some of those like Instagram posts are, they always get to me. It's like, what's better than like a 6-pack? And it's like, your dog barking for you when you come home, or like just like stupid shit.
No,
but like
it's
it is. It's in perspective.
Yeah,
like
it is.
There's so many more things that are important in life than a body and whatever. Some days that's easier to remember than.
Yeah, no, definitely. But then like over the years and with like starting to strength train exclusively, like obviously that like transformed my body in a way that I didn't even like know that it would, kind of thing. Like I'm looking at pictures and I had like no ass. I had like a completely flat ass, which I wanted at the time, but I just wanted to be just like a stick, I guess.
That's crazy. I wanted to stick with like a big ass.
Well, yeah, but like that to me, it was just like...
Which is so possible.
Yeah, right, so possible. But then just like putting like muscle on my body, whatever, and I was like, holy shit, my body looks so different. It's so much bigger, like, and I like it so much more. And... I don't know. It's just like it can be like kind of a mind fuck sometimes. I mean, I'm so grateful for it, but it's just like it's so funny. So how do you think, like, what did you have to go through to kind of like get to that place?
I've always had this, and like the same thing with how I like, I don't know, kind of finally like snapped not out of my eating disorder, but just like finally started taking it seriously. I don't feel like I've ever had an aha moment, right? It's just like all these little things that begin to add up, and I see value in the way my brain's changing, the way my body's changing, and like in a good way. Like I just start to see like, oh, I like this. Like I like not feeling sad and really bummed out about this or imprisoned. And so I think it's just like really small things that add up over time. But I like, if I had to pinpoint,
like therapy, does therapy help?
Yes.
And no?
I think I've been really self-aware about my body and my brain for like a long time. So not to say that I am like smarter than any therapist by any means. I just think I would go in and be like, I know what's going on. Like I know why I'm thinking this way. Like I know what these triggers are from. And also I haven't been back to therapy in, I don't know, 5 years. So I could probably revisit that.
No, I mean, but it's up to you. Like you're feeling good. You're feeling good.
It helped. I think society had a huge paradigm swing, which really helped. Like, I'm very online and, I take a lot of that, like, I take a lot of that in every day. And so I think that whole swing helped. I think also just surrounding myself with people that were also on that same, like, people that had probably had similar paths.
Yeah. We all, so many
people.
So,
I mean, just women in general. And so, like, I just feel like a lot of people I surrounded myself also made that switch and that shift. And it's like, I don't want to be left behind. And I don't know, it's really fucking fun getting strong.
Oh my God, it's so great.
It's so really, great. Really, really fun.
Yeah, it's also really fun eating food.
Yeah.
Dude, I love it. I
mean, Eggs rock.
I hate to do it because I hate thinking about what I have to eat and then like preparing for myself. But like when it all comes together, I love eating food.
No, like having like a hyperfixation meal, there's nothing better. Oh, all you think about is like, I've got a smoothie going right now that I really love.
Ooh, what's a smoothie?
They have two variations. Whatever I put in it though, frozen cauliflower has to be a part of it. It makes the texture 10 out of 10. Frozen banana, maple syrup, spinach, vanilla protein powder, peanut butter, frozen cauliflower.
And like before, I would be like, absolutely no maple syrup, absolutely no banana.
Oh, no banana. God, no. The carbs?
You could never have a banana. It's like number one food to avoid. I need to get on the smoothie train because I need to be eating more vegetables. But I was really encouraged because I was having a conversation with a woman that I very much respect in the health and wellness field. And she's super knowledgeable and just very, very well respected. And she's going through like a very difficult time and a very difficult transition. And so we were kind of talking about, me going through my transition with career and just lifestyle and schedule change. And I was like, I'm finding it really difficult to like eat. And also I'm learning too that the past, I don't know, let's call it the past decade or maybe even a little bit more, I've had people tell me what to eat. Like I have always been on a plan. I have always had some sort of like diet or like following something. And now that and when I was at my corporate job, I kind of like supplemented that with Factor meals. And I was just like, okay, well, like I don't have to like think about that. I know like I'm getting enough protein and like I'm getting vegetables and like all of that. And when I had to cut that out and it was like literally like, you have to feed yourself. And it's not coming from this place of like, I don't want to. I do. And I know what to eat, right? Like I know what's good.
But it's overwhelming.
It's overwhelming to my brain that hasn't had to do that in a really long time. And so I was like lamenting to her about this, whatever. And she's like, just get some V8 and you'll be okay right now. And I was like, I can do that. She's
V8?
like, V8, like in a can,
Yeah.
like nutrients, minerals, like it's vegetable juice, like all that. And I was like, that's going to make me feel so better because I will get, this is still like part of this kind of old mentality, old mindset where like, I know what I need to do to be really healthy, right? I've been doing this podcast for so long. I've been consuming this kind of content so long. I know what it takes. And so when I'm not doing that, I will start to feel bad, you know? And it right now it's not coming from a place that I feel bad because I feel like I'm not good enough or I'm not worthy. I truly am like, I'm not taking care of my body to the best of its ability. You know, like there's that shift. That's what that shift is.
It's like the same of like, oh, I didn't drink enough water yesterday. But like when you are knowledgeable about something and you know what it takes to make your body like run so it feels good.
Yeah.
Way different than being like for vain reasons or like, it's just like.
That's what I do. Actually, I do have to kind of remember that for sure. But yeah, she was like, if you're like, just like drink some V8. And I was like, so I got the little V8 cans. They're downstairs right now. And so like every time I drink one, I'm like,
I am health. I am wellness.
A picture of health. And what was interesting too that just like came up for that as well was like there was still that like permission, right? I was like, oh, that's okay. Yeah. Like I'm I'm getting this information from someone that I really respect and is knowledgeable, and I'm like, is it okay if I do that? Mm-hmm. So like that's still, whatever, I got to work through. Okay, so we've got just like a few more minutes left. Okay. I think that we should end with the big question of what does being fit mean to you after all of that?
I wrote something down.
Oh my God, Andi, I'm so happy you came prepared.
This was a while ago, so things may have changed. I'm nervous. Because I was thinking a lot about what I probably had said originally. Fit, mean, come on. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Quick find.
Wow. I think I wrote this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now being fit means to me. Okay. To preface this, I think I will always answer this question differently. Like at every phase of my life, I'm always going to answer this question differently. I think, and that's okay. I'm like very at peace with that. I don't think it should always look the same. But for example, right now, I am so hyper focused on being really strong, really fast, and really athletic. It's been really fun for me to like chase those goals. Yeah. And so like that to me right now is like, that's fit to me. Like I want to be the strongest, the most athletic, and the fittest I've been. Yeah.
Well, you're giving that, just so you know. Like you're killing it.
I feel the most fit I've ever been.
When I see you work out and I like experiencing you in that way, like that's what's coming through. And I'm really happy for you about that.
Thank you. Yeah. It's just what I want right now.
Exactly.
And it's just it doesn't mean, like, I don't know, fucking 16 months ago I was like loving Pilates. It's just, and I don't dislike Pilates, it just doesn't fit into my life right now.
No, for sure.
Really like strength and conditioning and running and like beating myself at things. Like I'm like, oh, you were faster than you were the day before. Yeah. Oh, you lifted more than you did the day before. Yeah. So yeah, I just really like right now being fit is just like feeling really good about the movements I'm doing, which is why I've been enjoying a lot of my own workouts, sweating a lot. Doesn't take a lot for me. I'm a sweaty girl. But I think in general, my like TLDR is that like being fit to me means that I reserve the right to change my mind about what that means. And in 5 years from now, I am in a very different space. And exactly. And I'm, fucking up yoga 5 times a week. I don't see that for myself, but Andi, like
you have no idea.
Exactly. And so I
have no idea what will happen.
Don't want to ever stamp myself with what it's always going to be for me. I think in general though, like I always want to make sure I'm feeling good about what I'm doing. Yeah. And like taking care of my body because I know how to and I know what makes it feel good and not because I'm supposed to do this or I'm supposed to do that so I can look this way or
Yeah. No, I hear you. And if someone would have told me, a year ago, you're only going to be getting to the gym 2 times a week sometimes, I would be like, what are you fucking crazy? And now I'm like really proud of myself. Yeah. I get to the gym 2 to 3 times a week, just because like my life has changed and like what being fit to me looks like now is much different than it was. Like I was in that season where it was like our High Rocks, Race Street, running the stairs, like our Sunday workouts. Like that season for me was that, right? I wanted to be super strong, super fat. And I was.
Yeah.
I was. And I had a great time doing that. And I look back on that time and I'm like, damn, yeah, that's good. I'm not there right now.
Yeah.
And I'm at peace with that.
And as long as you were feeling good when you were doing that and you're feeling good you're doing now, like that's
Yeah.
what I think like being fit is. And obviously it extends to so many more tent poles, but like I'm taking it very literally, and being fit right now is being fucking fast and strong
fast
and athletic.
I love that. Amazing. Thank you so much for this little chit chat.
Thank you so much for this
I
little
always
chit
love
chat.
to do it. Where can people follow you? Oh, we didn't talk about your very public diary, so like plug that really quickly, please.
So, well, you can find it at the link in my bio.
Yes.
On Instagram at I'm Andi Guastaferro. But you'll find my little diary. It's just something that I put out.
It's really fun.
Every other week. It's silly.
I love to read it. Yeah.
And it's last week I akin myself to Seinfeld because it's a newsletter about nothing, much like Seinfeld is a TV show about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
We have many things in common, me and Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
So subscribe
your
to learn more.
It's a way to express yourself.
It's really
share that with.
It's something that I'm really proud of myself for sticking with because it was one of those things that I said I'm gonna do it, and I wrote my welcome one, and I was like, okay, we'll see how long this lasts, and we're over a year and a half in.
That's amazing.
So I'm really proud of myself for sticking with it.
Yeah, and I love it too that you're doing this just because you want to do it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like there's not this big like goal behind it or like intention to like whatever. You're like, no, I'm just literally writing a diary. I want people to read it.
Yeah, and I actually write about whatever I would like to. I put out 3 dinner party menus the other week.
Yeah, that's great.
Nobody asked for.
We are. We're asking for it. We're asking for you to be you. Like we need more of that in the world. I
can confirm that I'm doing it.
Yeah, no, it's great. All right, well, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at Chrissy Gurley and at What the Fit Podcast. Full video episodes will be available on Spotify and YouTube, so follow and subscribe. If you're loving What the Fit, please help spread the word. Send it to a friend, share it to your story, and if you're looking for even more exclusive content, become a Patreon member. You can find it at patreon.com/whatthefitpodcast.